If you're looking for a design that stands out from the crowd, you won't be disappointed with the Sony Tablet S, which prides itself on a very unique look and feel. The front is black with a glossy screen, and when you turn it on its side, you'll be pleasantly surprised with the unusual quirky design. The front bends round and folds back on itself, emulating a folded page, which in my opinion makes it far more easy and comfortable to hold when typing, especially when compared to other flat tablets such as the iPad. The bulk of the unit is made of thick, glossy plastic, which I feel isn't as upmarket as the iPad with its metal casing, although I wouldn't go as far as saying it looks cheap by any means. I can't say I was overly keen on the textured back, although some people may like this design over a plain, smooth surface. The Sony Tablet S comes with 1GHz dual-core processor and 1GB of RAM. It weighs just under 600 grams, which is the same as the iPad 2. At 200mm on the thicker edge, it's a lot bulkier than the iPad, so if you're guided by size, this tablet may not be for you. Around the edges, you'll find a full-size SD card slot, a micro USB slot, and a 3.5mm headphone jack. The 9.4-inch screen on the Tablet S offers an excellent 1280 by 800 pixel resolution. I was impressed with the sharp images and rich colours, especially when viewing photo slideshows and watching videos. The viewing angles are pretty impressive too. The sound quality was pretty good too, but when I compared it to the iPad, it doesn't appear to have such a crisp sound or as good range. The Tablet S comes with Android 3.2 Honeycomb. There are 5 home screens that you can swipe through and add apps and widgets. Adding items to the home screen is easy. All I had to do was click and hold the selected item to drag across. For setting your own preferences on displays, the apps can either appear in one long list sorted A to Z, or showing newest first, which makes life easier when doing a search. On the top left of the home screen, there are 4 shortcut buttons for the web browser, email, social media and wireless remote. This is really helpful so you don't have to spend ages swiping across the windows to find out what you need. There's also a favourites window that gives you quick access to your games, bookmarks and recently added items. There's also a remote function, which is a great feature, allowing you to control TVs and other devices. Unlike the Apple iPad and other Apple gadgets, for that matter, the browser on the Sony tablet supports Flash. If I'm completely honest, although new users to tablets will find this a breeze to set up and use, I have to admit I'm so used to Apple's functionality and interface, I found the layout of the icons, buttons and applications rather confusingly laid out and sometimes frustrating to navigate through. However, as just mentioned, setting up is surprisingly simple. Should you have a Gmail account, all you need to do is enter your email and password details and hey presto, all your calendar entries, emails and YouTube channel videos are there for you ready to use. On the back of the tablet you'll find a 5MP camera. It's okay, but I wouldn't say it was great. There's no flash, so taking shots in dimly lit rooms will be grainy and will not be of great quality. Even in a well-lit room, the image quality isn't perfect, lacking vividness and sharpness. The Sony Tablet S does a pretty good job at providing you with everything you need for great entertainment, offering performance, a decent screen resolution and a unique design. It doesn't appear as premium as the iPad for example, and probably could be a bit more powerful, but it's certainly worth a look.